Boys seem to like the girls who laugh at anything.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a nice little New Year's Eve makeup tutorial, perfect for any parties or celebrations. So let's just get right on into it. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I love this primer because it's so good for my oily skin, helps keep me matte all day long. And it's great because it's also really affordable because it is Rimmel, it is drugstore. And in this video you'll see that I tried to use some of my more affordable products just to make this look more easily achievable. Next up for foundation, we have the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. This foundation is amazing. It is so full coverage, but it feels so light on the skin. In this video, the foundation is a little bit dark, but you know, it's nothing a little bronzer and powder can't fix. As you can see, I am blending it out with my Morphe Beauty Sponge, aka my favorite beauty sponge at the moment. So good at blending out foundation flawlessly. Yeah, I just definitely would recommend the foundation. So good, long wearing, does not get oily fast. Definitely would recommend the purchase. For concealer, it's my all-time favorite Urban Decay Naked Skin. I've got a little bit left, and as you can see, I just look really good when I put my concealer on. It's really just kind of a model status thing, high class. So again, blending that out with my Morphe Beauty Sponge. I love this concealer. It feels really lightweight, and it's very full coverage, medium coverage, not like Tarte Shape Tape, but it's pretty good at covering, so definitely would recommend. It's my favorite everyday foundation, and I just love using it. Blends out so easily and has a great finish. So now that concealer and foundation is done, it's time to set the under eyes with the Mercier translucent powder. Again, going with the Morphe sponge because really I don't use anything else. That's my basic necessity item. Morphe Beauty Sponge, definitely would recommend. It's only $7. Again, with the affordable makeup, look at me go. So as you can see, I'm just pressing that powder on to bake the under eyes and make sure they don't move. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder. What a mouthful. I'm just going in with this powder on the rest of my face. I know this is not very affordable. I got it for my birthday. You don't have to use this powder. You can use any kind of pressed powder that you want. Just use any pressed powder that you want to set the face.
Boys seem to like the girls who laugh at anything.
For bronzer today, I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm putting that in the hollows of my cheeks, on my temples, and on my neck because my foundation is a little bit too dark, so we gotta blend that out. I'm using a Morphe brush. This is the R5, and Morphe is a really affordable brand. So is Physicians Formula, so definitely would recommend getting both brands, checking them out.
Guessing I just don't know where to find them, but I hope they all.
This step might be a little bit unnecessary for some people, but I'm going to be taking this short dense brush from Morphe, their gunmetal collection, and dipping into my translucent powder to just kind of clean up the bronzer, make it look a little less muddy on the face, kind of just clean it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more sharp, almost like a contour, but not a contour because we're not contouring, so just kind of cleaning up the bronzer. For blush, I am using the NYX blush in the shade Coraline, which is obviously another drugstore brand, and I'm using the Morphe E4 to blend that out. After baking our faces at 375 degrees in the oven, we're going to be brushing all of that translucent powder off because nobody wants any of that flashback nonsense. For highlight, I decided to show you guys two viable options, both from the drugstore. The one on the right, the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, is a little bit more natural and subtle of a glow, and the one I'm using today from Revolution Makeup is more blinding, so I decided to go with that kind of highlighter because I thought it would be more fitting for this makeup look. But if you want a more natural highlighter, the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter is a great one. So now that we have finished the face, I always like to spritz the final product with some of my Morphe setting spray, and I like to pat it down with, again, my Morphe beauty sponge, because I find that patting this spray down helps kind of give the skin a more natural finish, makes it look a little less powdery regardless of how much makeup we have kicked onto our face. Moving on to eyeshadow, I've already done my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. First, for the transition shade, I'm dipping into these two colors, blending that into my crease as a nice light wash of color with a M441, I believe, from Morphe. Next, I'm taking a shorter transition brush and dipping into these two darker colors to kind of just further deepen the crease. Next, I'm taking this color that we used in the crease before and two dark brown colors on the same brush and adding some more brown tones to the crease and, again, deepening the crease and making it darker. Next, I'm taking just those two dark brown colors and kind of more intensely packing it into the crease, but not too intense, you know, just still a light wash of brown. And on this small detail brush, this step is a little unnecessary, but I wanted to deepen the crease even further and really add some more drama and flair, so I dipped into those two really dark brown colors. Now I'm spraying my lid brush with some Morphe setting spray and applying this lid color as a base for the glitter.
They all come out tonight. Where do the good boys go to?
Next, I'm taking those two dark brown colors that we used previously on the same short crease brush and putting that on the outer half of my lid just to add some more drama. Next up is my favorite step of this eye look. We're going to be taking the Stila Magnificent Metals in the shade Kitten Karma. We're going to be putting that on the part of the lid that we put that shimmer shade earlier just to add some drama. And again, you can really just modify this look to be exactly how you want it to be. So if you don't want the glitter, you don't have to, but I personally love this step. Next, I'm just using this short crease brush yet again to kind of just blend that glitter out and make it a little bit more natural, seamlessly blended. So I'm just going in with that brush and just kind of blending the edges of the glitter out. You really have to work fast with this glitter because it dries pretty fast. So if you're trying to blend it out, you really want to go in with that brush right away. Next, for our blinding brow bone highlight, I'm dipping into this very metallic, pale shade, and I'm using this teeny tiny little brush from Morphe. Next, for our inner corner highlight, we're dipping into that same blinding shade, and I'm using this kind of smaller pencil brush. Next, we're moving on to the lower lash line, so I'm mixing these three neutral tones together that we used in the transition crease area, and I'm applying that with this big pencil brush to the lower lash line. Next, I'm going in with that transition shade again, but with these more brown, deeper, darker tones, and applying that on the lash line a little bit more toward the outer lash line this time. Please excuse this poor shot, but next I am taking these really dark brown shades on this flat definer brush, and I'm carefully lining the lower lash line very softly. For liner, I'm using the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D, very black, stays for a long time, really easy to use, just a staple in my collection. Next, I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon in the shade Earthquake, lining that on my tight line just to kind of make that lash line look thicker. For lashes today, I'm taking the Ardell Studio Effects Wispies lashes, I believe is what they're called. And you definitely don't need lashes for this look. It looks perfectly fine with just some mascara. But I kind of just personally wanted to bump up the look a little bit and, you know, make it more dramatic and exciting like I am, you know, for just that perfect, blingy, exciting New Year's Eve look. To blend those real lashes with the fake ones, I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. This is personally one of the best mascaras I've ever used, not even just at the drugstore, just in general. And to be honest, if you just put some of this on, you don't really need the false lashes. Then for the lower lash line, we're going in with the MAC Gigablack Lash Mascara. My favorite lower lash mascara. It just makes your lashes look really long and black. Yay, we're finally done with the eyeshadow. Look at how beautiful it is. So now all you have left to do is lips. I wanted to provide 3 different colors. So the first color is this kind of deep dark red. This is the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Stunner. It is really nice. It comes with a pack of 2 other lipsticks, and the whole pack is $12, which is super affordable. And the formula is pretty nice. It was only a little bit patchy when I was applying it, but as you can see right now, it's not patchy anymore because I just layered it a couple of times. So yeah, definitely would recommend this lipstick. Just layer it and you should be good. The formula is very comfortable. So for the second lip, I want to go with this bright purple just because I was feeling whimsical. So this is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Thursday. As you can see, it's very bright, very exciting, good for a party, New Year's Eve kind of look. The formula is a little bit patchy as well. All purples and dark reds are going to be kind of patchy when applying. It's just something you're going to have to deal with. But it's really nice. I know the Ultra Matte lips stay on for a really long time. Please mind the application process. It is terrible, I know. But yeah, for the third lip, I chose to go with a nude, which is my personal favorite. I went with the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Aquarius by Kathleen Lights, and over top I went with the Ultra Glossy Lip from ColourPop yet again in the shade Fairy Floss. I love a good nude. It always goes with every single look, and I thought a pale nude would look really good with this look. As you can see, it looks great. Love it. Formula is great. ColourPop is really inexpensive. Forgot to do this on camera, but I did set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray just to make the look last all night. And with that comes the end of the video. Make sure to comment down below what your favorite part of this video was, what you did for New Year's Eve, what kind of makeup look you wore, and if you enjoyed this makeup look, do you want to see more of these? Let me know. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up because I think I did pretty good on this makeup look. I don't know what you think. And make sure to subscribe down below. I don't really know where the subscribe button is, but it's somewhere down there. It's a big red button. Make sure to subscribe, and love you guys. Bye!